Following the alarm raised by the former US President Donald Trump on the alleged genocide being perpetrated against Nigerian Christians, more reactions have continued to trail the development. The latest responses are coming from the Christian leaders, including the chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Kwara State Chapter, Bishop Sunday Adewole, and others who spoke to our correspondent in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, over the weekend. According to the Christian leaders who corroborated the alarm raised by President Trump, there have been coordinated and systematic killings of innocent Christians in Nigeria, particularly in the northern region, by Islamic fundamentalists. They noted that anyone who denies or pretends not to know that such acts amount to genocide does not understand the meaning of the word, citing several incidents, including the murder of Deborah Samuel in Sokoto over alleged blasphemy and the kidnapping of Chibok school girls, most of whom were Christians, as clear evidence of persecution.
Looking at what Donald Trump, the president of America, said about the systematic and coordinated killings of Christians in Nigeria, there is no doubt. It's an absolute truth. Absolute truth. What we have, the systematic, coordinated, exclusively targeting the Christian in Nigeria, especially in the northern part of this country. The Islamic fundamentalists, they are brain behind it. And it will be wrong for anybody to say it's not Islamic something. Even when they are slaughtering people, they shouted the slogan that belonged to a particular religion. How will you explain the killing of the lady in Kaduna, Deborah, that was killed? The Chibok girls that were taken to captivity, they are predominantly Christians. It was a systematic plan just to make sure, if anybody said there's no genocide in Nigeria, maybe the person did not know the definition of genocide. Is to go and look at it. It's targeted, a systematic killing that is targeted towards a particular ethnic with an intention to derail the nation.
Thank God for what Donald Trump said, but the truth of the matter is that it cannot be denied. This thing is real. There is genocide in the country, especially against the Christians. If you want to take the statistics of people that has been killed, maybe in Benue State, in Plateau State, I mean, with my own assessment, I think Christians will be more than 90%. So now tell me, when you say that, you want to tell me there is no genocide in the country? And what the President of the United States have said, the effect on the country has so many effects: spiritual effect, economic effect, and also political.
Christians in Nigeria, as they have really faced a lot of, persecution. They are attacking mosques as well. So this is to tell our government the plain truth that insecurity in the country it has gone beyond the religious coloration. They are only hiding the guys, the terrorists, and these hoodlums, the bandits, in various names. What they started with then was to hide under the name of religion, and started attacking a particular religion. But what we are facing now, it has gone beyond that. So now they bomb mosque, they even enter into mosque and kill anybody. It doesn't matter whether you are Christian or Muslim. When bandits attack now, or kidnapper attack people, they won't ask whether you are Muslim or Christian. That is the current trend. So
the Kwara State CAN chairman, Bishop Sunday Adewole, and other Christian leaders said it will not demonstrate intelligence on the part of any government to debunk President Trump's concerns, wondering why no one has been tried or convicted despite the continuous attacks and killings across the country.
So what Donald Trump has said is very much correct. Very much correct. It won't demonstrate intelligence in part of any government to say it's not true. The government, what the government should do, since on this day, nobody has been tried and convicted. Nobody, no single person. No single person. Even at times when people take gun or knife to defend themselves, they will still accuse them and take them to court. Whereas they were bringing these people and allowing them to go. The implication of what America has said on Nigeria is that they may put sanctions on us. Some of our leaders may be sanctions from traveling out. Those that are traced to those either sponsoring, financing them, will be dealt with, which is a welcome development.
So I will appeal to government not to just treat, the issue of insecurity or what the statement by the President of the United States of America with levity. They need to sit down and look at it holistically. What can we do to make our people safe? To make every religion, they should be able to defend every religion and not to be playing, when the government begin to lean towards a religion. You can expect all this. Because Nigeria now, I believe in our constitution. We are secular states. But Nigeria, can Nigerians say, the government, the Nigerian states say they are not a registered member of a particular religion? Can they?
Government should look for a way of putting a stop to these things. Not like we've been reading in newspapers and hearing news that some of these bandits are being sponsored by politicians. I read one recently that they said one ex-government official was responsible for importation of ammunition. And the government cannot say if they really have a very strong security architecture. There's no way they won't know. They won't know, And if they want to claim they don't know, they are only creating a very bleak future for themselves and for this country. So let government take action. One thing I know is that whether you rig election or not, if God says you will not get there, you won't be there.
Similarly, at a press conference, the supreme head of the Cherubim and Seraphim Movement Church Worldwide, Prophet Emmanuel Alogbo, through a statement read by the Secretary General of the Church, Anthony Samaye, also raised concerns over the growing insecurity ravaging the nation. He emphasized that the spate of violent attacks undermines religious freedom and national unity, calling for mutual respect, dialogue, and understanding among different faith communities. According to him, the foundation of a strong and united nation lies not only in effective political leadership, but also in the ability of diverse faiths and communities to work together to pursue shared goals of peace, prosperity, and love.
The foundation of a strong and united nation rests not only on political leadership, but also on the ability of different faiths and communities to come together, transcending divisions, to pursue shared goals of prosperity and security and love.
The Christian leaders in Kwara State also condemned the act of negotiating with bandits, urging the federal government to prioritize the safety of all citizens while calling on religious leaders to continue preaching peaceful coexistence. For now, President Donald Trump has threatened possible military action against what he described as Islamic terrorists killing Christians in Nigeria, and also threatened to halt all U.S. aid to Nigeria if the situation persists. Observers say the federal government, beyond issuing political responses, must take concrete steps to defend all Nigerians and ensure peaceful coexistence across all political zones, regardless of ethnic or religious affiliation. Olufemi Akobi, AIT News, Ilorin.